Hey besties, let's throw some shade, honey. You ready to get into it? Hey besties, I am back with another recap. It's Behind the Shade. How are you on this beautiful Saturday? Well, let's get into the last episode, honey, of Love After Lockup. It is season 7, episode 18, Toe Rings and Poly Flings. Child, what? Speaking of toe rings, let's just get into Charlie and Hillary. Let's go on out to Oklahoma. But Hillary, I guess her address is Las Vegas. Did y'all see that when they had put her name up? It said Las Vegas. So I was thinking they're in Oklahoma. Who lives in Las Vegas, Hillary? Your mother? Who? Can't be your mom because you text her and asked her, could you come get your stuff? So clearly she lives in Oklahoma. What was the Vegas thing about? I got questions, production. Was that a typo? What's going on? Anyway, let's head on out to Oklahoma. Charlie and Hillary. Just weird. I can't get jiggy with them. I just like, how you gonna start a season and throw these people on us at the end of the season and you just keep on keeping on? I don't know if his hair with the sides cut off, like a little mohawk with that long ponytail and this red. I think it's the eyeliner that bothers me. Charlie in his eyeliner with these black nails and this fur coat with this hat and all this, dressing however he want to dress, but he's still is a straight man. And you used to be a correctional officer, you got fired because of Hillary, and you're so controlling, you ain't got no money, you broke, your house is little, your bed is little, your bedroom is little. I don't know how the camera could even fit in there. And you got the nerve to be bossy and controlling. What is going on? And you broke? Pick a struggle. Pick a struggle. We have seen these people 3 times the last 3 weeks. They ain't made it home yet. Yeah. So, whew. And how many times did Hillary tell us in this episode? We're not talking about last week or the week before, but how many times did she tell us that Charlie is controlling? And then she added rude to it this week. So, okay, he's controlling and he's rude. Is that what you like? Because Hillary, you only did 3 years in jail. Like, you have been controlled for the last 3 years. Maybe he sees you as a prisoner and he can be the correctional officer again. Maybe he's controlling because he's used to bossing prisoners around. But he ain't got no job now. He need to cut it out. So, she pretends like she don't know how to text. Remember, because she went outside to get a smoke. So she's back. Oh, is this how I do it? Okay. And I don't know because I ain't done it in 3 years. Hillary, you ain't been gone that long. You haven't been gone that long, honey. 3 years ain't long enough to forget how to use a cell phone. And that old cell phone, like, where did that come from? Because knowing how seems like how relaxed this prison was, she probably had it. They probably kept it for her. Like, where did it come from? So I guess he went and got it. He don't have a job, so maybe he went and got one of his old phones and went and turned it on. And I hope he cleaned it out. But I hope not. I hope it's something she finds in that phone if it's one of his old phones. So anyway, she hit up her mama. She like, hey, let me come get my stuff. Her and her mama don't talk. Her mother was embarrassed by her when she went to prison. Exactly, because Hillary is 58. You went to prison at 55 years old, girl. Like, you are a senior citizen at Ross. You can get your 10% off at a lot of stores at 55. You can get a discount retirement plan at T-Mobile at 55. Lady, you supposed to be in your golden years. Heck, the Golden Girls were in their 50s when that show aired. You ain't supposed to be going to jail. You supposed to be going to Denny's to get your little 10% off on Tuesdays. Then you take your butt down to the Ross and Marshalls and TJ Maxx and Home Goods and get your 10% off, girl. You supposed to be on discount plans and living your best life because you ain't got too much more to live. You over here and went to jail. And that's a blessing to still have a mother at 55 and 58 years old. So that tells me that woman is in her 70s, her late 70s at best, right? Early 70s if she was a teen mom, 80s if she waited. You darn right that woman is embarrassed. She cut you off. She might not even have your stuff. What are you going to get? She ain't got that stuff. She probably got rid of it. But Charlie tells her to add a little sugar to the text. You know, put a little "I miss you, I love you" behind it. She said, "No, we don't get down like that." He was like, "Well, that's what I would do, but y'all not lovey-dovey? No, we not there." So that's an issue. So, honey, they get their food, you know, at the Thai food restaurant. She loses her appetite because she is over him. She just really wanted that smoke. So he like, "You want to box it up?" Yep. So they gonna get up out of there. They get the to-goes. They ask for the bill. I don't know what happened to the gift certificate because I sure was looking for it. I guess the waiter took it and went ahead and applied it to the bill. Uh-huh. So before they leave, while they were trying to eat, he gave her a gift, child. I hollered. But I tell you, I hollered. My dog was like, "What is going on with you, Mom?" He gifted her a golden spoon. He told her he was upgrading her, honey, from a silver spoon to a golden spoon. I said, "Child, you ain't got no job. You need to be giving her a gray spoon. You in the red. She need a red spoon. You need to be giving her a red spoon with your unemployed self." So that was funny. I was like, "What?" Then he want her to use it. She's eating noodles. She ordered pad thai. You can't eat noodles with a spoon, Charlie. What's his name? Holiday. What's his name? Hollywood Red. You can't use a spoon to eat noodles, Charlie. Come on, bro. Come on. And yeah, you are a little bossy and controlling and stuff. So she loses her appetite because he wants her to use the spoon and she can't. So then she said he was rude too. He said something. He was like, "You know, I respect and I love you." And then he gonna give her a fill in the blank kind of question. And you know, you're supposed to what me? Huh? And she said, "Respect you, yeah, respect my decisions." She said she told us, honey, she hoped things get better because now he trying to control her weight. Because she said she gonna take the food home, right? And she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go." She's tired, so she wanna, you know, she probably want to shower and go to sleep. So she said, "Yeah, if I wake up around, you know, midnight or whatever, I'll get up and I'm gonna eat this." And he like, you gotta watch your weight. You should be eating late at night. That ain't cool." And so I was sitting here like, "What?" So Charlie tells us like she gained 20 pounds in the 3 years she was in prison. So he knows that he has to help her and he gonna help her lose her weight because she even told him that she wants to get back to her model weight. Girl, model weight, you got to lose more than 20 pounds to be a model. At 58, you want to go back into modeling or what you trying to do? Because he wants you to go work at Walmart. And you got the physique to work at Walmart right now. Now, you could take that 20 pounds right now and go put your little Walmart application in and get hired. What is happening? But I get it. Everybody want to be healthy, but you don't get to do that, Charlie. Women, we're sensitive about our weight. We will lose it when we are determined. We do not need you reminding us every day that we fat. You know, she had a little something in her stomach. She still looked cool. She looked okay. It's like, "Charlie, yeah, you ain't it. You don't even know how to be in a relationship. You ain't supposed to be talking about no woman's weight." And to me, Hillary don't seem like she into him. She says she loves him. She says the cute things. She kind of snickling, giggling to get along. Look like she's just trying to get along. Like she's just here for the free meals and the hot showers and the bed. But she said he's too much for her. This is all too much, too fast for her getting out of prison. Now remember, her feet still hurt because he making her wear them cowboy boots and she wearing stockings too. So they walk in, she can't she can't get it together. She's uncomfortable. And maybe that's what it is. When your feet hurt, you can't think right, nothing. So she's like, my feet are still hurting. He like, thug it out, girl. Her pantyhose are come falling down. I'm like, why don't she have on pantyhose? You went and got her real stockings. They're falling down. Her stomach is in shambles. But it's time for her to go home. And Charlie, it seemed like you didn't live far from the prison. Child. So he want to be romantic. So let's give him that. Let's go with the flow. He's trying to have a romantic day for her first day out. So they go downtown to a park. She like, what we here to do? We gonna just kick it. Ain't it beautiful? Yes. But what we here for? We gonna just, so they walk over the bridge and they have a part just like over there in Europe where you can put your lock, you and your lover, y'all sign the padlock and you put it on the fence. They have that there. So they do that. And she's like, oh, it's so cute. And so they're there to watch the sunset, right? And so then he proposes to her toe. He gets down, wants to take her boot off and her stockings. She's like, what you doing? Wait, what? I'm supposed to just have my foot on the ground? Like, I don't need a pedicure. Like, dude, I am uncomfortable. It is like, oh my goodness. So she obliges because she don't have a choice. He over there taking her shoes off. Her foot probably feel good getting some air. And so he gets down on one knee and he asks her for her toe in marriage. She like, okay. And he puts a ring on her toe. The one next to the pinky toe. How uncomfortable is that? Her foot is already hurting. Like, Hillary, where are the shoes you had on when you left jail? Go get them. Like, why are you, well, I guess he would be upset. I don't know. So then he does have a ring for her finger too. And I was like, okay, Charlie, because I was going to say, dude, I was going to say, oh my gosh, he really doing this toe ring thing. But he did have a little simple, small little ring for her finger. And she was like, phew, okay, cool. Okay, Charlie. We was wondering. So she said yes. She said yes, but she still needs to talk to him because he does not know that she still talks to her ex-husband. And I'm like, oh, how you gonna, like, come on, we gotta plan this out, Hillary. How you go, what you gonna say? Because the man wants you to come move with him to Florida and live on his boat. Are you gonna tell Charlie that part? And the man was only giving you $100 a month. Charlie said he's giving you at least $1,000. That's very low compared to these other women that be just giving these men $42,000, $30,000, but they do more time too. But and they got jobs. But Charlie said he's only spent about $1,000. I said, okay. Moving on. Let's go ahead and leave Oklahoma. Let's head on over to Colorado. Dia is on my nerves. I have seen Dia in a new light. Like my light bulb clicked on. Dia is a messy heifer. She ain't no good. She has that little quiet little thing to her, but she ain't about beep. She's not. You was dating Jaden. He get out, he cheats with the whore of the town, and then you go and mess with his homie, his cellmate, his friend, to break up their friendship. Dia, you ain't about nothing. You ain't about nothing. Okay. So Dia is sending Cyrus outside to go walk, to go meet up with Jaden, to risk his freedom for her messy drama. She wants him to go talk to Jaden. Now, remember when we first met, Dia, she went to Jaden. Don't reach out to me because Cyrus is getting out. So leave me alone. Leave him alone. Don't come around, okay? Dia, were you entertaining Jaden at all? And I don't mean like texting. I mean like seeing him hooking up. Like, girl, are you the number 2 town whore? Because you should have been stopped talking to Jaden when y'all broke up. Why don't you change your telephone number? Why can't you block his number? Why can't you just block his number instead of Cyrus going to risk his freedom to talk to his cellmate? Like, this is stupid. Why are you not there? All y'all got to do is block that boy number out your phone and go on about your life. So Cyrus is walking in the cold. He got a new jacket. He over there trying to keep his hands warm. First, I thought he was over there cracking his knuckles like he was ready to fight. But he says he don't want to fight because this is like his brother. But he will. But you don't need to be fighting behind this petty, stupid stuff. Now, besties, remember, the ex is the ex-cellmate, but they're more than just ex-cellmates. They're brothers. They're friends. I heard Jaden call them cuz. They supposed to be brothers for life. And I think Dia is getting her get back from when Jaden slept with the town whore. She care about Jaden. She don't care about Cyrus. Cyrus is just a pond. She old dirty heifer. Dia, let's call her a dirty Bia. I'm gonna call her dirty Bia Dia. Cyrus meets up with Jaden. And he tells him, don't hit me up and don't hit Dia up again. Really? Okay. Jaden, why are you so... Anyway, he says, Dia is a liar. And she knows how important Cyrus is to Jaden. Cyrus says, well, you know, there's a bro code in these streets. And I've been hearing that you've been snitching on me, telling people that I got other women and I'm messing around like I'm cheating on Dia. Be a Dia. And so he asked him about it. So Jaden says, no, I ain't around here saying nothing. And he said, I did not say you cheating on Dia. Like, how do I know? So production asked Cyrus, have you cheated on Dia? He gonna say, he stuttered. He was like, oh, now I'm a one woman man now. So were you cheating in jail? And is it cheating before you decide to get with Dia? No. Jada, you know you said something because you was mad that they hooked up. You know you said something because you ain't got nothing to lose. And you want your girl back. You said something. So he gonna tell Cyrus he ain't never switched up on him. He was just hurt because Cyrus stopped talking to him when he got with Dia. And he said he even been reaching out to Cyrus. He been trying. He been going through Dia. And so she would tell Jaden, okay. He was like, you know, he said, I just sent her all kind of messages trying to get your number. And she never gave me your number. So now Cyrus's whole demeanor changes. He believes his brother over Dia. He said this is going to change some stuff if he find out Dia lied. He says he going to talk to Dia. And he hopes she hasn't been lying because it's going to change the trajectory of their relationship. And I said, you know, Dia is childish. And she just has not been loved right. She got, what, 3, 4 kids. She'd have been married before. She trying inmates. Like, what are you looking for, Dia? Golly, like, girl. Now they back at home. He don't really want to talk because it's late. He want to lay down. She feels that something's different with him. And yeah, because, you know, he quiet and he ain't, you know, his old self, right? So now she feeling like he don't want her no more. Where are you getting that from? Because he went to go meet up with Jaden. He ain't all over her because you messy. Then she gonna say that Jaden was all over her. Well, yeah, and Jada was all over the town whore too. And why are you comparing your two, an ex and your current man who know each other and have a bond that you're trying to break up? But why are you comparing Cyrus to Jada? That's not a healthy relationship. You're not loving and touching me and caressing me and cuddling me, and you're not being affectionate. You're not kissing me and all this. But wait a minute. When he was trying to kiss you, you didn't want his kisses because he had just smoked like a black and mild or whatever, weed, I don't know, cigarettes. He was out there smoking something, cussing out the roosters and the chickens. And I don't think you know the difference between the two. I was like, child, he cussing them out because they loud. Like, he don't want to be in the country. He feel like he trapped out in the country in the trailer park. And I'm like, Cyrus, have you looked in the mirror, sir? You are missing teeth. You are trying to wear cornrows. You look like you fit right in, sir. You ain't got us. Whatever. Where you want to live? Child, you should have went to your mama house. And then they had a clip where he had his braids out. He looked much better with his hair down. He really do. So he don't want to talk. She feels like he don't want her. Where are you getting that from? And she says, remember I told you, here she go again comparing Cyrus. Now she's comparing him to one of her ex-husbands. Remember I told you that's how me and my husband started falling out when he was trying to kiss me after he smoked. I don't like that. Well, why don't you get a man that don't smoke, dear? Be a dear. Why don't you stop getting a man stop messing with people that smoke? Have a boundary, have a standard. What do you like in a man? A man who doesn't smoke because when he wants to kiss, I don't want to taste tobacco, nicotine, weed, cigar. How about get a man that don't smoke? So she all feeling like he don't like her. He like, I don't understand where she getting that from. He said he do it to her every night. And so he said he be like tripping, like he still be spazzing out in the middle of the night. Like he's not comfortable being free yet. Sometimes, he'll wake up because he just not used to being comfortable, right? And so he said some days he want to sleep on the floor because she just be too much. And he needs time to get into the groove of a woman, of sleeping with a woman, that want to have sex all the time. And he says he needs to adjust. And she said, for how long? Like, golly, dear, like you are tarred up. You are just, you need to, God, dear, I just don't like her. I don't like her. I do not like her. Now, Charlie and Hillary, back to them. They will continue on Life After Lockup. We're going to see their wedding journey. They're coming back to Life After Lockup. And, they'll give us about 5 or 6 months. We're not going to get another episode till about the end of the year, I'm thinking. Okay, and so Cyrus, his end story is he's back in jail and Dia is going to wait on him and they will return to Life After Lockup too. I'm like, why? Okay, y'all, let's leave Colorado because Dia done got on my last reserved nerve. Child, are we done? Or are we finished? Let's go to Texas, y'all. Felicia and Rich, aka Derek. So remember, Felicia pulled up on him at the gym, unannounced, drove from Louisiana to Texas. She like, "What's up, Rich?" He said, "Well, hey," like he like, "Okay, hey, hi, like, what's up? Why you ghosting me?" He was like, "I thought we needed space." I'm like, "You ain't gonna tell her you was in jail for 6 days? You gonna sit here and let this girl really think like you really ghosted her on purpose?" He ghosted you because he was in jail. He didn't have his phone, girl. So he said, "I didn't." And so she all asking, "Do you want me here? Did he invite you here or did you just pull up on him?" So he being smart. He like, "Right here in the gym?" No. So she leave. All right, forget it then, forget it. And he like, "Wait a minute, what's up? Like you here? Like you didn't come here to ask me, do I want you here? What you want? Why you here? What's up? Let's talk." He called her back. And so he's explaining to her, like, girl, like, what is going on? Like, you get out of jail. We have not spent any time together. His idea was that they would, drive off into the sunset together. Felicia is a little kid. The family holding on to her, won't let her around him because they don't like him. He's black. He's not Sicilian enough, And so let's call a thing a thing. They don't like him because he's black. And so they won't let her be around him by herself. They come everywhere. They're trying to run him off. They ran him off. The auntie didn't want to go get him. She didn't want to drive out there, but Felicia was about to have a fit. They spoil her. They owe this to her, right? Because they feel bad that she did time in prison. Oh my goodness, y'all. So Rich is like, hey, let's go out tonight on a date, me and you. She like, I like that. Okay, because I want answers. Rich said, and I do too. He does too, Felicia. What we have failed to realize, because a lot of people don't like Rich. They think he's weird, but excuse me, besties. But what you don't understand, or what we seem to forget, or we just haven't mentioned it. I haven't heard it from anyone I follow a few people. Rich is not feeling Felicia, okay? He knows she was tricking in jail. She was supposed to stop when she got out. She hasn't. Remember they went shopping? She's talking and trying to get money out of men. He ain't fooling with that. What man would? What man would want you when you sitting here getting money from other men? You sound like you're soliciting yourself. Because men ain't gonna give you money for nothing. I mean, you're selling them a dream. Like, don't nobody want that kind of a woman. Like, come on, Felicia, be real. Come on, y'all, be for real. He's turned off. Then he's uncomfortable when you get out. All your family is there. They looking at him like, If you've been black enough, you know the looks. You know the disapproval looks. You know when you're uncomfortable, you can feel the energy. And it ain't got to be a look because the mama be pretending. She be putting on and pretending. It's the energy that comes with that racist stuff, and we feel it, okay? So this just ain't it. Plus, Rich just got divorced. Did y'all see this episode 5 months ago? His divorce was final 5 months before Felicia got out. Now, that doesn't mean that he was with the woman until that. They could have been separated for years. Some people don't get divorced for a long time, whatever. But anyway, so they decide to go out. So then he walks her outside. He didn't know the whole family was outside, child. He like, oh, whoa, wait, oh, God. He like, the whole gang is here. The friend, the cousin, the auntie. And the cousin was watching their body language. So in the beginning, it looked like they was funking because it was a surprise that she popped up. So she in the car about, oh wait, they not getting along. So when he come out, he thinks, remember, he got boxing gloves on. I don't know if he think that he was chasing Felicia outside, like he was gonna do something to her or whatever. So the cousin get out, takes her shoes off, and she up ready to fight. She get all up in Rich face like she ready to fight him. Girl, how you gonna fight a black man? A man, first of all. How you gonna fight a man? If you hit him, he gonna mollywop you all over that parking lot, little girl. Calm your. I know you think you a thug. I know you went to jail once. You think you a thug because your mama is a thug. You know you got that Italian blood. You Sicilian. Haley, you can't fight everybody. You can't beat up everybody. And a man at that, girl who just got through doing, who was just in there boxing, really? Girl, even her mama said, girl, you supposed to fight with your shoes on. You don't take your shoes off. Sit down. Okay, so Felicia tells them, the gang, that they going on a date. They all like, why? The friend like, girl, you know they have a bond. They've been kicking it for 6 years. They need to connect. She gonna get pregnant. Child, she probably already is. So I'll just play it. So they go out to an Italian restaurant, of course. Rich drinking up all the wine. He drinking up all the wine. I think he had 3 glasses, okay? So she confronts him about ghosting her again. He lollygagging, and I don't really know what his trip is, why he just can't speak clear and direct to Felicia. I don't know why he beat around the bush. But some people just are not good communicators, I guess. I think maybe he's trying to figure this thing out. Maybe he thought it was going to be something different, and it's very different than what he thought, and he just thrown for a loop, but he's not saying that. I think he just thought she would be a soft landing for him, and he can't land. he can't land. The airplane is just in the air circling around the airport because he can't land. There's no room. You got your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your cousin, your friend, your brother. There's nowhere to land. So she fronts them off and say, well, we looked you up. You got arrested. We saw your mugshot. It was toe up, and it was. Was he high on the picture? Toe up. So he explains that it was a Mary Jane charge, being black in Texas. Well, sir, this ain't your first time they said that you've been arrested for this. You think you would learn your lesson. You might need to move the state. Stop doing that there. Think of something else to do. Can you get a card so it can be legal? Probably not. Yeah. If it's something you shouldn't be doing, you just shouldn't be doing it. Rich, you are old enough to know, you in your 30s. Like, bro, come on. And I'm not saying that we all got our things, but you need to finesse some other way. Finesse another way. So she asked, do you have another woman? Yeah, see what I'm saying? This girl got other men. This is the first thing out her mouth. What about Rich told you he had another woman? You the one was at the clothing store at the boutique calling and talking to different men about money, about them sending you money. So you divorced? I'm divorced. That chapter is closed. But where do I stand in your life? Rich can't answer a question. Let's go with the flow. Let the universe guide us. She said, well, the universe brought me here. No, your auntie brought you there. Unannounced. How you rolling up on somebody's house? If she ain't even told him, I done been to your house. I know where you stay. So he don't know. He asked her, do she know? She said, well, I'm here. And she like, you know what? Let me know what you want to do. Until then, I'm out. Bye. And he like, you about to leave? We ain't even ate dinner yet. She's like, yeah, I can go to In-N-Out. I'm good. And she leaves. And I'm like, Rich. He's sitting there, child. They was eating their bread in the vinegar and oil. He took her wine, put it in that was his 3rd glass. He was like, I ain't wasting this. And his food came. I'm just like, he's done with her. He knows she tricking with them other dudes, and it's a turnoff. And he still might be broken from his divorce. He needs time. He ain't into her no more. I think don't no man want all that. So we find out that Rich sent in his divorce decree to production. I don't know. Okay, so it says that he was divorced 5 months before Felicia was released. And they broke up. Felicia is with an ex-boyfriend who is in jail, and he will get out late this year. And her father is happy about it because he's Sicilian, I believe. Okay. So let's go on over. So we're not going to see them no more. We're done with them, y'all. So let's head on out to Maryland. Ciao. Whew. You know the three. Demond, Gigi, and Bonita. Bonita. He mad because Bonita didn't threw water on him at the other restaurant. She like, He like, you didn't throw liquor on me and water. She said, I didn't throw no liquor on you. I'm not wasting my alcohol. I drunk my lemon drop, buddy. I threw water on you. So they pretty much got together, Bonita and Gigi, and they going against him. And I'm like, very good. Girl power. Girl power. Don't get mad at the girl. Get mad at the man that lied to the both of you. So now Gigi asking him about, you engaged to Bonita? Child, even he got Gigi calling her Bonita. And so he's talking about, well, we had put it off. But he said, I know you lying. You was lying to her. I got videos of us. Here we go. Of our child, me, you, me. What are you talking about? We are engaged, fool. Don't be lying in front of me. Stop playing with me. Gigi was like, well, why am I here? Gigi said, Gigi, I don't know, girl. She said, why am I here? Why am I here? I am humiliated. Demond is wrong. She used all the words, y'all. She said he wrong, he a liar, he a narcissist, he's projecting, he holds no accountability, and he is victimizing himself, honey. Did we miss any of the big words? And he has no decorum. No, that's me. So Demond is telling them that they can leave because he said it's 10 women to every man. Y'all coochie ain't that good. I'm like, child, yeah. Bonita gets up. Honey, she popped her thing. She popping her butt. He said, I know you lying. 10 men to every woman. 10 women to every man. She said, I don't know what you're talking about. Every time I go outside, honey, they want me, honey. What you talking about? I got the looks. Honey, every time I go somewhere, it's honk, honk, beep, 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 bang, bang, boom, Bia. This is a woman's world. I said, you better tell her, Bonita. What you say, girl? She said every time she go outside, it's honk, honk, beep, 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 bang, bang, boom, Bia, beep. He just looking at her. He knows she got it going on. Gigi got questions. Why was you lying about that tea party? Child, he was saying something. Bonita gonna say, girl, he always at my house begging for some beep, like he bumming for change. Honey, he be running up in that, honey. He like that coop. Okay. He says, he go ahead and tell her, yeah, I F's with Bonita. I'm messing with her. I like them yams. She says, oh, you love Bonita. Stop lying. You love me. Because Bonita, like, you're not going to sit here and tell me to my face that you love her. You better tell her you love me too, honey. I am your fiance. I have your daughter. I got your daughter. So he says, I do love you, Bonita, but I love Gigi too. Then that's when Bonita got that mustard. Because that mustard was not on the table at first, y'all. Then all of a sudden, here goes the mustard and some ketchup. Bonita squirts the mustard all in his hair, down his neck, all on that sweater. He mad because he just dried off from the water. The hair still wet. And, he be telling him he got on designer. I'm wearing designer. You messed up my sweater. She didn't throw that ketchup on him, though. I think that ketchup would have sent him across that table on top of her. And yeah, I think that would have been some DV going on. But the mustard did the job, y'all. We finally saw the mustard, honey. She just squirted him like she was fixing a hot dog, y'all. So she changed her mind about the ketchup. They probably said, don't do the ketchup, don't do the ketchup. So he tells them that he wants relationships with the both of them. Child, Bonita's like, no, you lying. And Gigi said, he lying to you, me, and you, because I know that ain't what we want. That's not what we doing. No, thank you. That's not what's up. And Bonita telling the other customers, look at my man. He brought her here to have dinner. I'm such a dummy. This is his other woman. And they laughed and all that. So he's trying, they said, oh, you trying to force them into something. So he mad that he got mustard. He is mad, child, because he just got that water dried off of him. So Gigi says, she down for Polly, but it got to be her way, her Polly rule. Okay, she got her own polycule. Bonita, they're in the confessionals doing this together. Bonita trying to tell her that's not Polly, because Gigi says she wants the best of both worlds. If it's gonna be how she wants, she wants Damon and she wants Bonita for herself. She don't want to share and do it and come together as a threesome. She wants the both of them for herself, the best of both worlds. Okay. And so Bonita tells her they can talk about it. I said, wait, what? Not Damon didn't hook y'all up and he didn't know. Y'all done X'd him out of the picture. Did y'all see the confession? You know how they put their pictures up? Did y'all see how they put Bonita and Gigi's up and took Damon out the middle? I hollered, y'all. So Bonita was like, so when did you get out of jail? When you get out? And who came and got you? Gigi said, me. When did he get out? October 20th. Oh, she threw a cup at him, a little plastic cup. Because she went and got him on October 21st, right? So she cannot believe that Damon staged a release date. She was like, you staged a pickup date? She like, oh, this is a whole new level of just wrong. She was like, had you put in this much energy into our relationship, we wouldn't be here doing this right now. So Bonita tells him, I'm about to take your girl. Bonita says she going ham up in here. She is so upset. She getting her get back. So she's like, I'm taking your girl from you. And Gigi like Bonita. She said her eyes are seductive. Like when she looks at her, like she's effing her. I said, Gigi, I didn't know you had it in you, girl. What's up? Wait, what? Jamal go in the bathroom because he's trying to get that mustard out of his hair. And honey, Gigi's sitting there like, And Bonita's like, oh, this the girl that braided your hair. Honey, that braider said, I don't take out mustard. I don't do mustard. You're going to have to book you a new appointment, honey. You want me to wash that about your hair. So Damon comes out of the bathroom. He done got the mustard off of him. He telling Gigi to come on. She said, I ain't going with you, Damon. I'm going to go with Bonita. And Bonita said, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to get your girl. Bonita turns around and kisses Gigi on the lips as she looks at Damon watching them. He is just sitting here like, wow. What are y'all doing? That's what I want. I want y'all to kiss. That's what I want. But no, they don't want you, Damon. Bonita takes Gigi from him in front of his face. So he go outside and call his mama. Mama, this ain't going right. I told you, son. I mean, I helped you, but I told you. Yes, mama, shut up. He called his mama, y'all. So then he calls Gigi because he wants Gigi to come on. Bonita takes Gigi's phone and cusses Damon's ASS out. Do you hear me? He was all kinds of BITs. You hear me? He was a B of this, B of that. She don't mind calling him out his name. She been doing it since he got out. Before that, but I'm just saying on TV. She tells him she ain't fooling with him ever again. Don't call her ever again. Kid or no kid. Gigi said, you know what? I'm too cute for all of this. I'm just too cute for this. And it's just not going down. But honey, they coming back. We're going to see them also on Life After Lockup. And besties, that was the end of the episode far as what we saw, but they had to give us the update. So Carrington, her update is she's dating other people, but she has the door open for Zay. He gets out in September of this year. Okay, whatever. We all know that Kaylee and Mike got divorced after they finished taping. She was at work crying. They said, honey, Mike works in construction and he bought a house. How did he buy a house? He bought a house? Or did he move in with his girlfriend? You know, the one with all the markings on her face. How did this man just get out of prison and go buy a house? And that girl, well, we know she couldn't because she in financial debt. And when they got divorced, like, don't he have bad credit? Didn't she mess his credit up? How did he buy a house? Mama co-signed in the mama's name? Got questions, need answers. Okay, they go over there to Kirsten and Brady. Brady wants to reunite with his daughters. Kirsten and Corey are still cordial. We will see them on Life After Lockup also. Okay, Bessie, that was the end of the episode. I'm off today, and I'm off. I'm actually still on the sick and shut-in list, but I don't know. I felt good this morning. I've been talking long, and child, it's time to get off this thing. But besties, I'll be back with, we got to get it. Is the reunion tomorrow of the Real Atlanta, the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Does the reunion start tomorrow? Or is it the season finale tomorrow? I don't know, but I'll be back with that recap. Besties, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hello, new besties. I see y'all. See y'all, 5 of y'all. Welcome. Thank you. Don't forget to tune in. You're going to love it here. Hype, like, and comment, and I'll be back. Bye, besties.